Did you know that the very foundation of America's economic power has a dark history, one that's intertwined with the forced labor of millions? But here's the twist: today, the US stands against the very practices that helped build it. Let's dive into the complex legacy of slavery in America and its controversial stance on modern labor practices. Stick around, and you might find yourself questioning everything. Imagine a nation burgeoning on the ideals of freedom and equality, yet paradoxically, its economic powerhouse is being fueled by the shackles of slavery. From the cotton fields of the South to the construction of iconic buildings, enslaved African Americans played an indispensable role in shaping the early economy of the United States. But the story doesn't end there. As the US evolved, so did its economic strategies, shifting from forced labor to championing human rights globally. Yet, critics argue there's a glaring contradiction at play. While America condemns modern slavery and cheap labor abroad, it's hard not to notice the remnants of its own exploitative past still echoing through its economic practices. Companies outsourcing labor to countries with lower wages and less stringent labor laws. Doesn't it ring a bell? This juxtaposition raises eyebrows and questions about the sincerity of the US's stance against modern-day exploitation. Think about it. How does a country reconcile with its past while advocating for a future free from the exploitation it once relied on? Is it genuine progress or a facade of morality? The legacy of slavery in America is not just a chapter in history books. It's a living narrative that continues to influence societal norms, economic practices, and international relations. As the US navigates its role on the global stage, the debate rages on. Can America truly lead the fight against modern-day slavery and labor exploitation without fully addressing its own historical foundations? Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about America's complex history with slavery and its current stance on labor practices worldwide? Is there a path to redemption, or are we witnessing a cycle of history repeating itself? Drop your thoughts, insights, and reactions in the comments below. Let's get this conversation started.